Welcome back to Beyond Diamond Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we're done. We weren't done yet in March, but now we're done. Dana Brown is done. Dana Brown is gone.
Dana Brown and the Houston Astros have mutually agreed to part ways.
Who's in charge now? Who did they list? That's going to be named in charge? Do you want to read that out?
It's not going to change anything. The roster still is incomplete. I
agree.
I left my laptop. I don't have a laptop today. We're raw dogging no laptop today.
His safety laptop.
Lost a ton of money at the casino. Lost my keys.
So you're saying you came back from Lake Charles worse than you left?
Well, yeah, because Houston Astros decided to lose 2-3 to the Oakland Athletics, formerly known as Prince, formerly known as the Oakland Athletics, now known as Sacramento. Early show today. How to get out in front of all of this. Start talking about Dana Brown's gone. Dana Brown is gone, and the Houston Astros have decided to promote Jeff Bagwell to the Iron Throne. Jeff Bagwell being the press release is just
that's naming it, and not only Jeff Bagwell, but it also says Jim Crane will handle baseball
can you pull it up?
I
can't pull it. I got chat going on my phone.
Yeah.
Me and the Houston Astros have mutually agreed to part ways on the 2026
I'll read
season.
the official statement here. Effective today, the Houston Astros and general manager Dana Brown have mutually agreed to part ways. Brown's contract was set to expire at the end of the 2026 season. Brown's responsibilities will be transitioned to the Astros' assistant general managers, Charles Cook, Gavin Dickey, and Connor Huff. And to senior...
Talk about getting important in your job.
Yeah. And to senior advisor, Jeff Bagwell. Astros owner and chairman, Jim Crane, will oversee baseball operations through the transition period as the team continues to focus on the American League West. Brown had served as the GM since January 26, 2023. I think everybody in the fan base, I think Charles Cook, Gavin Dickey, and Connor Huff, no hate to them. I'm sure they're great. I think everybody sees this as they name them, but they're not making any decisions for this team.
If you have, what is it saying? If you have two backup quarterbacks, you don't have a quarterback.
Yeah.
You have two quarterbacks, you don't have a quarterback.
I think
if you have four. Look, hey, you know what? That's almost a testament to what we've seen. We've been trying to re-aggregate all these players in the aggregate, and if you have 7 Mauricio Dubons, then you have 1 George Springer, and if you have 3 assistant GMs, you have 1 GM. So, if so facto, we have a super conglomerate, mega brain trust of baseball operations now.
Yeah, and I think 2 of those 5 people named are doing everything. I'd be curious to look back at when they fired James Click, what the statement was. I think you'll find that. But specifically naming Jim Crane and laying out, obviously he's the owner, he's going to oversee baseball ops, but to name it is a little, I don't know, a little weird.
I'm not drunk from last night. I'm tired. It's interesting, and the timing of it, right? The timing is just kind of out of left field. A month left of the season, and you decide to part ways. Granted, I think it's probably driven by the looming lockout to get something in place, get the next person lined up.
Yeah, how does that work for team ops with the lockout? Because that's a owners versus players union, so teams could still have a front office.
Yeah,
I mean, right?
It was just I don't know. I don't.
No, but I agree. It's clearly. I'm hoping that the plan is we're getting ahead of it early to get a new GM in place before things really open up. What I'm worried about is they were just tired of him, or they knew the writing was on the wall and they just wanted to make a statement, maybe, and that Jim Crane and Jeff Bagwell are still going to we're gonna have another 2023 offseason. Yeah. I want to do something real quick. Everybody in chat, because I've seen a lot of conflicting.
There was late nights.
Woohoo! Dana Brown's gone, and I've seen Dana Brown was a scapegoat, and Dana Brown was doing a solid job, but like Jim Crane was really in charge. So give me a 1 through 10. 10 being woohoo! Dana Brown's gone.
Why would you do this? Why
And
would
one-
you? Why would you
one
even
being-
open that up?
it wasn't-
They're going to
it
be
wa-
nothing but tens.
I don't think so. 10 being woohoo! Dana Brown's gone. This is what we needed. 1 being this. It won't change anything. This is probably, Dana maybe should have stayed. Because I'm at a 5.
Of course, you're at a 5. Why would you choose either way? When have you ever chosen to go either way? Where you went right down the middle?
Actually, no, I'm at a 3. Actually, look at that. Look at all those 10s. 6, 5, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 5, 3, 4, 5.
That's a pretty good sentiment right there. That's like
5, 8, 3, 5, 8, 3. So we got a lot of ball knowers in here. I think if you say 10, I know what you are. Shark. I think.
You know what? I like this. I like this thing. Remember, I like seeing all the numbers go. That was good. Okay, I'm back in.
Okay, there you go. I just was curious where everybody stands.
This is where I'm at. It was a lame duck contract going into the season. This was inevitable. If you were a smart organization, you would have done it last offseason. And they kind of almost did. They almost kind of tried. I don't know what's true and what's not. But there was conversations had last offseason, very, very big ones. And again, the looming lockout just kind of is a roadblock for everything. So I think the Dana Brown era, and I tweeted this, and just they had some good, the bad, and the ugly. And you could say without a unreasonable doubt of my mind that Dana Brown killed the Kyle Tucker trade. Like, he absolutely crushed that. That's what you want, the value of getting an everyday third baseman to replace your everyday third baseman, to get a top 20 prospect in baseball in Cam Smith. And granted, you could argue the development of Cam Smith could be questioned because you threw him into the show and he's learning and growing through the show. And then getting Hayden Wesneski to bolster your rotation, especially like this year, to be in there 8 innings. So,
and you saw Paredes.
Yeah, that was your everyday third baseman. You got for an everyday third baseman. You left. Yeah. Maybe some smarter decisions of, hey, re-signing Breggy, getting Paredes moved over to first. You never hit the Walker contract. You can do a lot of that. He's hit on a lot of 1-year journeyman type players. He's hit on 1-year journeyman arms in the bullpen, starters, but failed at a lot of things that you failed at. And whether that's self-inflicted or the supreme leader baseball of operations makes the decisions for you. Obviously, I think we can all see that there was a lot of obstacles in the way and decisions at times, and a lot of self-inflicted. We're not done yet. Hang in there. And I'll say this: Dana Brown was a straight shooter. We said it. Like, he doesn't really have a poker face. He says what he says, and that's gotta take it that way. So I'll remember this kind of era as, if I'm going to be negative, the Hunter Brown Cy Young race. You didn't. You bled oil all the way down the stretch last year. You have a Triple Crown MVP candidate this year, and you're bleeding very much again like you were last year. I won't remember for the Varsho trade. I think that's just kind of what you did to make a move. But the other trades, and I think your graphics that you did do on the deadlines, he won. He won the Kikuchi trade. He got a ton of backlash on that. That was a clear win. He was damn near Randy Johnson down the stretch. Getting JV back that second time, whether that was a Crane move or not, you didn't give up much in theory, and he got you back into the ALCS.
Carlos Correa,
the Carlos Correa move.
And if you're gonna get,
I think that was more Crane, but
you
still got to execute. You got to execute. Yep.
If you're 100%. Saying Crane gets the credit for making a move under Dana Brown, and he also gets the blame for making a move under Dana Brown, it's just all part of the Dana Brown era.
It just seems also the 10% politics game, right? Like I would say 65% of the tenure was really good. 10% of the politics game he probably failed at. 25% was god awful. The rest. In the day and age of baseball, you really need to be hitting at, an 85-90 clip. And so the contracts that I think he only gave up 2 contracts. He gave out the Javier contract and the Altuve extension. And I think so. That's a Hall of Fame. That's you pay your Hall of Famer. But again, a lot of obstacles in a way. A lot of we got to get under the self-imposed tax, a self-imposed salary cap, and I don't know. It's tough. Dana Brown's leaving the system today better than the day he got it. The farm system.
Oh yeah,
that's a win. Montero was not him. Montero was Bagwell and Crane.
Here was my take. I tweeted it earlier. I think the main thing we'll look back and remember about the Dana Brown era was being overly cautious. And when we look back at that from in 2031, we might say, thank you, Dana Brown, for not moving this prospect for a rental to try and maybe go for it with a ish team. When we have a young core in 2030, 2031, we're going for, now we have this team, and thank you, Dana Brown, for not moving them. That could end up being the case. But right now, looking at it, the basic outlook is he didn't do enough. And like you said, that could be part of being handcuffed by who was really in charge. Part of that could be valuing prospects a little too much over making a move. But I think, and we'll do it this offseason, I'll do a big deep dive onto basically a full every single move Dana Brown made and grading them and seeing what it turned out to be, from the little pickups to everything. I think overall his hit percentage, which I've been calling him for a month or so now, a 3-point shooter. Overall, his hit percentage was pretty solid. I wouldn't be surprised if you analyze every single trade in a vacuum and compared him to Lunau, he might have hit on more trades. The problem is they were all little rinky-dink trades for the most part, and it wasn't enough. So I think overall, I would give him right now a B- as a GM. For the Astros. If you compare the 60 years of Astros history, he's probably a top 5 GM.
Problem is,
the bar has just raised. The expectations has raised.
Everything changed in October of 27.
Yeah,
because prior to winning, I would totally agree.
Yeah,
you're only now remembered on championships, especially where we are on the back end and everything else. That's how you remembered your tenure, and everything changed that fall night in October of 2017.
And that's a good thing.
And that's a good thing. It's a total prestiged move for an organization. And now you are remembered. Granted, hey, that Kyle Tucker trade, awesome. XYZ move, awesome.
Picking up Peter Lambert, awesome.
All these moves.
The Christian Vasquez pickup, where would the Astros be right now with Christian Vasquez?
Awesome. But at the end of the day, you're remembered and I know it's a bit, but if that mayor's being called and you're locking down Louisiana Street, is that fair? No, it's not. But that's the reality of a championship organization now, and that's what the Houston Astros are. And so, you still have people writing fan fiction on James Click, like, and that ended 4 years ago. So I just October 17th. That's, you know what I meant. But I just, it's weird because there's clearly were flaws,
Absolutely.
but there was clearly wins. And so it goes to that in between and the margins and everything else, and it just wasn't done. I pull the curtain back. I think we did a clip in January or December. We talked about building the house, and I said, "Hell, there may be a new general manager contractor overlooking." Chat. This decision was made last year. They were very close of doing a move then, and so it was never fair.
Yeah.
Again, on your Wikipedia page and on your resume, it says general manager of the Houston Astros forever. These guys that are coming up that are now part of this super conglomerate of a general manager brain trust, they're going to have that on their resume forever. So,
and I think as opposed to Click, I think he'll get a job. He'll get another job. I'm not GM immediately, but he'll be right back.
Another GM? No, I mean,
I don't know. I don't think
Click's back in baseball. I mean, Click's been in baseball.
Yeah, but I think Dana's pretty much at least immediately head of scouting department again for another team. And I think he could get a GM job. I think under the circumstances, being a lame duck GM with an owner like Jim Crane, with the team he has, that he inherited with the guys getting older, I think he did a solid job.
Well, I think that there's I think Dana Brown's going to go to bed pissed off that they're mutually separated, but also that he probably got a lot accomplished. And so I do think that there's some peace in that. But you're remembered on championships now. And I'll say, David, I'll go the other way on that. I think Jim does care. I think if he didn't care, there wouldn't have been a move.
Yeah, there's a lot of owners in baseball that actually don't care.
With 31 games left in an expiring contract, you don't necessarily have to make a move.
Well, this is mostly a symbolic type of firing because their trade deadline is passed. Can you still pick up guys on waivers? Is that August 31st when you can't?
I think that got canceled. I think that's...
So you can pick up guys on waivers. Oh, yeah. As long as you pick them up before the end of the regular season for them to be on the playoff roster, right? They have to be on the 40-man.
Yeah, before
the active before the end of
before September 1st.
So I mean, maybe the idea is something with that is like they're wanting to pick up guys on waivers, and nothing was happening there. But I think for the most part, it's a symbolic gesture of like, we're not going to fire Joe Spada, but maybe firing Dana Brown shows the team that we're trying,
Yeah.
something.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know. And it's in a way too where like
I got it.
Where like Dana Brown is I think he's gonna get a job in baseball. Like I think he was still really good on the aspect of what he was really brought into and what he was touted for was the scouting and that brain and seeing it all, and especially when the Astros were not in a spot where they were hitting. Granted, like, hey, that first draft class is still probably up in the air. The other two seem a little bit stronger building up on it. But we'll see. I don't know, and I think that part was good. So it's just interesting. Because both the head coach and the general manager came into the season without a contract. They came in with a lame duck, and they have to win. They have to win. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know what 31 games buys you either. I really don't. I do think if it was a stadium again was empty, you lost 2 or 3 to the Sacramento A's. You lost a game where you're up 3-1 in the 8th.
Yeah, let's get into our.
You lost a game where you're up 6-0 in the 5th.
I honestly don't. Honestly, pull the curtain back. I was a little happy this happened this morning because I really did not want to sit here for an hour plus and talk about that series. I don't even want to. It makes me sick to just even think about it. Let's look at our whiteboard. This was your idea.
This was my idea.
Last Monday, we wrote.
We have 141 people.
That's the record that we thought the Astros would have this week. We didn't show each other what we put, and it hasn't been touched since Monday.
I don't want to look.
Oh no. Des put 5-1. I put 3-3.
They went 2-4.
They went 2-4. I thought it was being negative saying 3-3. I thought, oh, this is the worst they could do, probably 3-3. They went 2-4. So, yeah.
Does Joe stay? No.
Does Joe make it to the end of the season at this point?
I don't know. I don't know I don't know what's going on. I don't want to speculate.
I don't want to speculate on any of that. I don't know. Obviously,
I said 5-1.
You said 5-1. I said 3-3. Obviously, he has something personal going on. We're never going to speculate on any of that. I do wonder if they had Jim and Co had planned this move, and both were going to be gone. But now, I mean, you can't fire a guy while something like that's going on. The certified ball knower.
Saturday set me off. Saturday set me off.
Next season, we're going to have.
You're up 3-1. You're up 3-1. You go Bennett Sousa in the 8th. And I'm like, fine. Okay, Okert's down. Fine. Whatever. We know that after the fact.
Yeah, Brady's.
But then you go Brian Abreu for 2? Oh, okay. Before that, AJ Blueball is rolling. Let him just go the distance. Because you pull him, you lose that game, and then you have to bring him into a losing game on Sunday? The decisions are just so fucking wacky to me sometimes. It's all right.
It's all about the process. I do hear a lot of people bitch about, they'll say, you're only making that complaint because it didn't work. If Stephen Oker gets through that inning, nobody says anything. I still say stuff. I say it often. I'll bring up a move that Joe made in a game we won, and I say I don't like the process. I want sound processes. If the process is good and they lose, I can live with that.
100%. But also, the bullpen was going to crack without consistent depth from the starting pitchers.
Absolutely.
The bullpen was on a heater. The bullpen was, we will say, everyone on this 141 people watching can all say the bullpen was terrible to start the year. For the next 3.5 months, from May on, they were elite. They were a top 3, and they may be top 2 bullpen in baseball. This last 2.5 to 3 weeks, They have been back to below league average. But you can honestly say it's not diminishing skill or stuff. They're gassed because they were used so much. And knowing all of that, there's only 2 pitchers of 5 that you could say are going 5+ inning tonight. And that's Hunter Brown and Peter Lambert. And right now, neither of them are. So you have 60% of your rotation as toss-ups every turn. Every turn, 60%. That's why I was so adamant when the Astros were bad before they won their streak. I was like, if they're going to be buyers at the deadline, you need to get some arms that can just come in that have been in the show and eat innings. The Michael Walkers of the world, the Rats of the world. Those guys have value to eat innings, have been in the show, and could do it. Because 60% of your rotation is a coin flip, legitimate coin flip. And if Peter Lambert is gassed because he's thrown the most he's ever thrown in his entire life, and Hunter Brown's still figuring out and finding ways to get through, his injury and mechanics and all that, that's 100% of your rotation that it's now a question mark that you self-inflicted.
It's good math. We're a math pod.
So I just feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Well,
Christian Javier cruising through 5, 8 punchies. Pitch count's getting up.
Well,
a single, a walk, a 3-run tank.
Renell Blanco, Hayden Wisniewski, Christian Javier, they're all acquisitions we see come back to help this team. We see them as acquisitions at the deadline of themselves. So over under.
There is no Paul. There I can report. There is no bad blood between Crane and Jeff Luhnow as of 8/24/2026. Zero bad blood.
Over under 10 days until Lance McCullers Jr. is brought back.
Hey, he may get a ring.
He might.
He may be him or Briggs may be the first Astro to get 3 rings.
Damn.
Because Milwaukee
George was close.
George was very close. No,
George
was
in here in 22. Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, Tucker
only has 1.
Oh, he was in 2017. You're right.
So I don't know. You have 31 games. The easy part of your schedule is over.
The good thing is the Astros, like always, play up to over 500 teams.
They're gonna take 2 or 3 against the Yankees.
Yeah,
and I'm not going to say we're so bad.
I just don't. That's how they always been. I don't know if I believe that it's coming this time because of everything we just said about the rotation. And look, I can't believe. I want to go back to Javier again because I can't believe it happened again. Every single one of his starts, those first 2 innings, I'm like, oh, that's Javier right there. That's vintage Javier. He's rolling through them. Looks great. Is he going to have a really good start today? That 3rd inning starts to slow down. He ends up throwing 20+ pitches in the 3rd inning.
Gets out of it. He'll get out of it.
Yeah, and then that 4th inning, it all falls apart. Every single time. It's almost like you know what you're going to get from him. Either put him in the bullpen or plan a piggyback day or whatever you have to do.
It's an opener or a piggyback.
Yeah.
He's only going 2 times through, and he's going to be serviceable for 2 times through. Yeah. And I'll take that.
He's been very solid for the first, his first 50, 60 pitches, essentially.
It's either an opener or he's just your long relief on a piggyback.
Yeah.
Whether or he's the starter and Imai's the long relief on the I don't know. I do not know. God, I have like dog hair on my contact. Should have traded Pena to stack the farm. In a perfect vacuum, yeah, Jeremy definitely could have got you a huge haul. But again, you can't do that to that locker room.
Well, it's hard to sell when you're sitting in first place. which is frustrating because like you probably with just looking at your record, you probably should have sold. But when you're sitting in first place with a pretty easy path to the playoffs, let's be serious with how the Rangers and Mariners look, and they could also look at the division and say the same exact thing. We have an easy path to the playoffs. We just have to be decent. So if you're the Astros, like I fully get not selling.
I mean, you could have
maybe done something.
Fanboy, you definitely could have got a haul from the Red Sox. Look what they gave up for Adley.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. You could. Nah. This team's gonna go on a bender this week and win, and we're gonna be right back here Friday. Staying pat was worse than buying.
Yeah, I didn't like standing pat. I said it before the deadline. You either go for it this year, and I think there was a way to go for it without giving up Neans and Alvarez and co. I mean, there was trades around the league. The Foster Griffin trade. Even the Robbie Ray trade. Like there was trades that happened around the league where you could have traded some of your mid-level prospects. I get the Astros mid-level prospects aren't the same as other teams' mid-level prospects, but I feel like there was a way to get some buy moves done without fully forfeiting the future.
But they just stood pat.
They just stood completely pat.
Again, media training aside, you cannot let what came out a couple days before the deadline, where it was stated from the owner that no one should be touched. No one from the major league roster is being moved.
Yeah, he really, I forgot about that. Just fully handcuffed Dana Brown there.
It's like we walk into the World Series of Poker wearing sunglasses that reflects our cards. Like, what are you doing? Shh, don't talk. No one talk. No one. Whatever. What's the status on Correa? Correa's going to try to come back, and I'm very scared he's going to get a setback because he's trying very, very, very hard. I didn't see the conversation. I saw you guys tweeting about it. The Correa
he's so good on camera.
Yeah, I need to go back and watch that.
It was really good. He's for sure gonna be in a booth when he's done. He's probably gonna be.
No, he's gonna be a front office one day, dude.
Maybe, but at some point he's gonna be on the Fox panel. Mike Burrows will be here soon. Don't worry, he'll save us. Your Cy Young.
Mike Burrows being a Cy Young candidate down the stretch, he'll be insufferable.
Yeah, that'll be.
Mike Burrows, the savior of the season. You can believe it. You could see the headlines.
He can't eat innings.
Burrows saves Houston. Burrows catches Bayou Killer. Burrows backdoor Cy Young votes.
Some companies still know how to do things.
Burrows saved a life.
The one thing Mike Burrows was good at was getting to the sixth inning. I'll give him that. He might give up 5 runs, but he'll give you 6 innings almost every time. So maybe that is what they need. He has to be in the booth.
Burrows blanks Dodgers. Steals game 1. I'm going to be right about Mike Burrows. Hell or high water.
I mean, you got years.
Burrows me in the H.
You got years for it to be proved right.
I got years. And you know what's going to happen? I'm going to see Dana Brown in a little cafe in Paris. I'm going to give him a little nod. Watch movies. Never wrong this early. Chat, I'm trying to just keep up. Chat is popping it. I can't see with my contacts.
Guys. Oh, we can quickly.
Stock up, stock down.
Well, I was gonna say we can do, or we can wheel. You know, look up on your laptop.
Look up on your laptop.
How many home runs did the Astros hit this weekend?
3.
The over/under was set to 4.5.
Zane, exactly. In this house, we're Burrows truthers. Not the Burrows we deserve, but the one we need right now. There we go, chat. Now we're getting back. Now we're percolating.
Y'all are hyping
now we're
him up too
percolating.
much.
No Burrow, New York to high from Burrows. Astros no hit. Yankees move on the World Series. That's what we're talking about. This is what we need. This little energy here.
Oh my god. So on the weekend wheel,
I can't believe Bagwell has ascended the Iron Throne. Chat. It's like Littlefinger winning at the end, or not even Varys. Varys was cool. It's like Littlefinger winning. But also, Littlefinger was your best hitter you've ever had of all time.
also Littlefinger.
Oh, Thunder did a super chat. Sorry, Thunder, I missed it. Hold on. My bad. We usually hit those right on the spot.
Yeah, that's my bad.
I don't have my laptop.
I got
Thunder.
$5 super chat. Appreciate it, Thunder. It tells you a lot when they cannot trust Imai up to Saturday night or down only 3 after Javier to eat up an inning. Yeah, I mean you're facing the worst team in baseball, and you can't trust 2 of your highest paid pitchers to get through 5 innings.
That's a really good.
Or to
oh yeah,
get through any inning.
He's Rafael Montero. I still think I don't want to pay him his bonus.
I think that's what it is.
Bagwell going into a stoppage of MLB activity on top once again. Damn. Can't keep getting away with this. Man says Burrows is trash, but I spoke so much propaganda about him. I'm committed. I have the Enron stock. I have so much Enron stock.
I was never as high as you, and I'm not as low as everybody. I still think there's something with Mike Burrows. He just has to figure out his fastball.
No, the problem is
whether it's a cutter or a sinker.
Us 2 idiots on laptops discovered his arm angle before everyone else on Baseball Savant.
Yeah. I still think Mike Burrows is going to be serviceable. At the very least, he'll be your number 5 starter for a couple of years. And
Bagwell is sitting in the Iron Throne is like Hodor winning it. Oh, man.
All right, so we had 11 overs and 11 unders on the line this week.
What was it? Sorry?
11 overs and 11 unders.
Damn. Pop a chat. Make sure if you're here, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Appreciate you. YouTube's popping. All right, so the weekend will presented by T-Mobile, presented by Darius Rucker, presented by Hootie and the Blowfish. You actually have to sing since I don't have my laptop. You have to sing the entire song.
I have to sing it.
Honestly, chat.
Since you don't have the laptop.
No, you know what?
I have to sing?
Hold on, chat. Hold on. Lynn, timeout. 30-second timeout. I'm on clipboard. I'm draw a play. I need you. Not only did you kill our favorite baseball team, you killed a general manager, and you still defy the baseball gods, and you won't do anything about it.
Well, you put me on trial, and I'm already sentenced to death.
That doesn't matter. This is still losses occurring until you do it.
The sentencing and the.
I think you have to jump into Buffalo Bayou today.
No.
See headlights.
Weekend Wagon Wheel presented by Hootie and the Blowfish.
Presented by T-Mobile. Presented by Darius Rucker. The underhit. The line was 4.5 home runs on the weekend series. The Astros offense hit 3. 2 on Sunday.
We had 11 overs, 11 unders. Tia, Rocks, Nathan, Discourse, Joseph, Jeed, Buckets, George, Dez, Court, Caro, and Buckets was on there twice. So 10 overs. All took the over. The under, Shark, Sammy, Rob, Rain, Michael, Logan, me, June, Harry, Drop the Mic, and Crispy. All were correct.
Leave Josh alone. He needs to atone for his sins. At the highest level.
Get him, June.
At the highest level. He plays the band.
All right.
I play the banjo now.
So on the wheel, we have Rain, Rob, Sammy, Shark, Crispy, Drop the Mic, Harry, June, me, Logan, Michael, and Rain. We have 3 spin agains on here.
Spin?
3 spins.
Again. Like a wagon
All right.
wheel.
Spin the wheel.
That happens every single time.
Like
The Weekend Wheel presented by T-Mobile, presented by Darius Rucker, presented by Hootie and the Blowfish. Weekend Wheel.
So who gets added to the Hall of Winners?
We come to spin again. We haven't won since spin again. Josh is final his words.
Drop the mic with the win.
Drop the mic. I think that's their first win.
It is their first win.
That's a
Added
new
to
name.
the Wheel of Winners. Drop the mic in there. Shark won last week. June the week before. Carol the week before that. June again. Michael, Jonathan, Deli David, Rob, Patrick, Clayton, Crispy, and Alberto. Looking at the standings, Shark has taken a clear commanding lead of first place with 8 correct.
8.
And
Dubs.
1 correct wheel spin.
We're going to put you on credit, Shark. Why don't you come? Spend some time in the buff. Here's a Buffview passes. Like, we'll send a limo out. We got to get our money back. We got to get our money back.
Yeah. Joseph in second place with 7. Crispy now tied with Tia, Court, and Michael, all with 6 correct. June sitting with 5 correct. I feel like something's wrong there. I'll update that later. All right.
How has it only been 42 minutes? It feels like it's been 2 hours. We'll do shows that feel like 10 minutes and it goes 2 hours.
That was your weekend wagon wheel presented by
T-Mobile, presented by Darius Rucker, presented by Hootie and Blowfish.
It's Monday. What are our other Monday bits? Let's do some stock up, stock down.
Yeah.
Stock down, Dana Brown.
You know what? Let's change this up.
Okay.
We've been ending negatively on stock up, stock down, right? We say, okay, let's change the vibes up. We got to change the vibes up. Well, so stock down. Dana Brown, that was mean.
Stock is company's bankrupt.
Stock down.
Company's when it's sold.
Stock down. Getting cute with your bullpen.
You have 2.
Stock down. Hanging in there. Sometimes you win in Hangman. Sometimes you lose. Sometimes it rains.
Stock down rallies. I did a little research.
Yeah, I did some research too. Where were you on January 6th? Talking about rallies.
Stock down on rallies. I'm not for them. I did a little research. I haven't actually looked into
best guess on GM and manager candidates. We'll do that next.
Yeah. I was looking into. I don't think this happened yesterday. I don't remember. But before Saturday's game, I was looking into because it feels like the Astros are either hitting home runs, which is good,
okay,
or Jordan's doing everything. So I looked into it. It had been a week on Saturday. It had been 7 days since the Astros got 2 hits in a row that scored a run. That wasn't Jordan Alvarez. It had been an entire week, and I think it still has, since anyone else in the order got a hit, whether it was a single, double, whatever, and then somebody else behind them hit them in. Every other run's been scored by errors, sac flies, Jordan, or home runs, which shows that the Astros nobody else in the lineup has gotten a rally. We haven't been getting any rallies going.
No rallies
at all.
No rally zone at Crawford Street.
No rally zone. So yeah, the offense is essentially going through Jordan, or occasionally somebody at the bottom of the order will crack a solo or 2-run home run, and that's your entire offense. And as much as we want to blame the bullpen moves, like you said, or the starting rotation, most of the losses this week were because you scored 2 or 3 runs.
Counter game. 3-1 in the 8th, 6 outs, and you have Brian Abreu and Josh Hader, and you don't go to either of them.
I agree.
And then up 6-0.
I agree, but the bullpen has been so good for so long that I can't.
No, that's fair.
I'm not like
That's fair.
I agree with the process there, but
yes, I mean, I said on the show, why would anyone pitch to Yordan Alvarez down the stretch? I'm putting 4 up.
Mark Kotsay, the first manager in
Kotsay
baseball to figure it out.
Put the go ahead or put the tying run in scoring position. Said,
I think Mark Kotsay is a really
someone else can beat us. It's you don't need an Excel sheet and a Ivy League degree to just be like, yeah, I'm not pitching the MVP.
I'd love to see the Astros
have someone else.
Astros record in games where Yordan was intentionally walked 2 or more times.
Yeah,
because I bet you it's not as good as you think it is. Because I think it works to intentionally walk him.
Ethan says, according to Nightingale, Joe was informed that he wasn't going to receive a contract after this year. He was given a choice to stay for the remainder of the year or departing now. He stayed. Nightingale tweeted that? Wow. I can't believe he actually tweeted those words out.
When did that happen, you think?
They went like 5 for 41 runners in scoring position last week. Brutal.
That's exactly what I'm saying. They could not. They continually had runners in scoring position, and the best they could do was scoring by an error or scoring by a sac fly. We probably have. If you look at the league, I'd love to see the Astros might be in the top 5 of sac flies this year. Because they're able to do that at least and get 1 out of a rally. But they're not getting the big hit.
I don't know. This week I saw a 49 win Angel team jump to 51 wins. I saw the 50 win, formerly known as Prince, formerly known as the Oakland Athletics, now known as the Athletics. That neither of those teams looked like they were not in last place, and they looked like the first place team. Beep boop. The Astros are looking to hire someone for the Rays, Brewers, Guardians franchise. That'd be smart. I've heard names.
Yeah, from Bob Nightingale's article, manager Joe Espada was informed by a high-ranking Astros official that he will not receive a new contract after the season, and he was given the choice of staying with the team through the duration of the season or departing now. He has elected to stay with the Astros, who are 65 and 66, still tied for first place in the AL West. So they were gonna. I wonder if Nightingale put that in his article. Bob Nightingale is nails in his articles. He's very good when he's writing. He's very bad when he's tweeting. Yeah,
but his articles are pretty damn dialed.
I think he has an editor for his articles. And
well, he's pretty dialed. He's pretty dialed when it comes into the writing side. My last stock down. Hope is stock down. This is not a playoff team.
It's the hope that kills you.
It's not a team that is a playoff team. It's not a team that
What's up,
there's
Chef?
There's too many warts.
What's up, Chef Antonio?
What's up, Chef Lopez? How are you?
You're always killing it, from what I hear.
I'm going to go negative for the rest of the year. And that's going to turn everything around. I got a little positive. I got a little positive.
Can I go positive?
You want to do it? You want a Freaky Friday? I'm not doing that. Not doing that. Not doing that, whatever that was. Not doing that.
Go jump in the bayou. You said Freaky Friday. That's what they do.
Yeah, I'd hope because his division was very, very, very bad. Astros are 14-9 when Yordan gets intentionally walked at least once.
That's not a good record. That's solid.
Honestly, I would not pitch to him.
But like that, you think if he's getting intentionally walked, your team is doing like
Zed lives.
They're giving him a free base.
Yeah, the Nightingale thing's kind of crazy. That was kind of crazy to say that. If you guys say should have traded Yordan on stream right now, the Astros will win the World Series. Well, technically, I just said it.
You did. If you guys say should have traded Yordan on the stream right now, the
stock
Astros will
up.
win the World Series.
Now we're changing to positive. Stock up. Stock up from the series where you lost 2 of 3.
You're gonna have to dig deep. Dig deep in the back. Stock up Jose Altuve.
What can you look it up? Can you recalculate? He's got to be.
Started playing Kryptonite after Wagonville. I think my algo's good. Kryptonite.
Don't call me Superman. Jose.
Okay. He has
That's a quote.
A lot better lately.
What was the quote? Sorry, Axe. Did Dez just inherit the defy the gods curse from John? You know what? I think I did. I think I can shoulder that blame. I think I can step up. Our alcohol keeps diluting. You pissed the gods off, but you know what? I'll do it. I'll be the bad guy. There goes the bad guy.
Jose Altuve since July 28th.
Okay.
22 games played, 2 home runs, 10 RBI, 15 Ks, but 7 walks.
Okay.
And 808 OPS. So a month, almost a month. Almost a month of a Jose Altuve, 808 OPS. 808 and heartbreak.
808 heartbreak.
Very solid. Stock up on Jose Altuve.
That's a good pull.
Hitting 313, by the way, as well.
Stock up. Sayings in the lexicon that we won't ever forget, like hang in there, Astro fans, or we're not done yet, or acquisitions in itself.
So who goes on the show Wednesday?
That's where I was going to also lead into. Due to that press release, the person overseeing is the Supreme Chancellor, General Manager, Owner, Jim Crane, head of baseball ops.
He used to go on the show, right?
Sometimes. I don't think so. He, therefore, has to go on the flagship.
He has to.
They're sending Bagwell.
Contractually obligated.
They're going to send Bagwell.
Or they'll send...
They're going to send Bagwell.
The lesser of the 3 that they send out for a scapegoat. Whoever can talk the best. Yeah.
Boob said that Bagwell could get the GM job if he wants in his article. I will change everyone's lives forever. I will change the trajectory of everyone's life on stream. Forever.
Remember that time we saw an Astros podcaster do that to himself on stream?
I will change. If they hire Jeff Bagwell to be the general manager, I will change everyone's lives forever. Forever. Stock up Correa's interview. That seemed like really good television.
Stock up Cancun tickets are cheap this far in advance.
Okay, you have your stock up.
I just did. You already did 2?
I did one.
I did 2.
I just said baseball sayings.
Oh, you said baseball saying. Yeah, you still.
I have one more. I don't have a laptop to look. What's Paredes been doing?
He's been better. I'll say that.
What's Paredes been doing?
Last 7 days, 6 games, a 926 OPS. The last 14 days, 12 games, a 990 OPS.
The eyes, Chico. They don't lie. Isak Paredes stock up.
Hitting 349 with a 990
That felt
OPS.
like we had a...
Yeah, he's turned the corner there. Okay. Stock up.
That's a good one. I don't think I can say that out loud. I'm a man of my word.
Damn it. Stock up Jim Crane and Jeff Bagwell's relationship.
Wow. That's a good stock up.
Yeah.
It's a very good stock up.
It's just getting stronger and stronger every day. It's really nice to see.
You know what's kind of funny? You know what's kind of funny in all of this? That when you are a Hall of Fame player for an organization, the ultimate dream job when you're done playing is to get a front office special advisor role where you're just getting a fat government check and no one's looking.
And you
there's
still
no
get
there's no Doge. There's no one's checking the books. You get to show up. You get to shake hands and kiss babies.
when you get
That's all you had to do.
and you get power without the negative effects. Because like
Then we have a brain trust of two of the best players that ever played, Jeff Bagwell and Reggie Jackson. One's making moves, giving $40 million to a reliever. The other one's talking to AI women on Twitter. What are we doing? We used to be gods. They used to be gods. Allegedly.
I forgot about the AI women.
Crane is having a press conference tomorrow in New York. That should be great.
Gotta watch that.
I need Chandler to. Chandler's winning his Pulitzer tomorrow.
I hope so.
Oh, you look at Biggio. Biggio's done it the right way.
Great. Biggio's doing great.
The same job, same role, same thing.
Stock up AI women. That's crazy.
We used to be gods, and now we defy them. And maybe that's why man will never be gods. Maybe that is why.
Are we Icarus?
I think you are, Bubba. That or the one rolling Atlas. The one
that's you for sure.
Holding the world up is Atlas.
Atlas holding the world up.
That's
Sisyphus is the one pushing the boulder up the hill. It keeps going down.
Yeah,
that's you for sure.
I think I'm a mixture of both. Chandler's article today, he's pulling punches. I don't think so. I think he's going to win his Pulitzer tomorrow.
I don't think he wrote an article. The one he posted earlier was one he had written, he said months ago.
Hey, stock up.
Just kind of generic about
stock up. Naps.
Probably edited it a little bit.
Yeah. Chandler was sleeping. He was taking a little nap. Having a little siesta, good things happen.
Oh, it's syphilis. Sorry.
Yeah. Yes, Brand.
Yeah, but yeah.
If Osmus is on this in this organization as well. If Osmus is, I am becoming the Joker. I will do it. I will become the Joker.
Jeff Bagwell, GM, Osmus, head coach. We're gonna be the Angels. The Astros are on a hot
without Ohtani. Well, technically with Ohtani because you have the MVP, you're pissing away.
Exactly. So I'm saying the Astros are on the path to be the Angels.
You know what?
Right now.
You know what?
Thank God they established very solid minor league system of coaches and development.
Good thing all the smart people aren't leaving the organization and winning in other places. Never mind. I might get in trouble. I'm not going to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble by the new regime.
I think it's too late for that. It's time to chase 6 days. Yeah.
You have your stock ups.
I thought I did 3.
No, you.
I did Tuve.
You did the relationship.
The relationship. I need
friendship.
One more. Need one more. Relationship. Let's be fair.
Best case scenario manager GM is who you run back for 2017. If you're gonna just keep playing the hits and having all these guys just running back, if Beltran, actually, I would hire. My short list would probably be like Hinch, Yachty, Pujols. Just have both those guys. Pujols is a bench coach. I think Yachty's ready. Best. I think Beltran's gonna be a really good coach.
Jason Castro on there. Complete the circle. Beltran and Luna were behind the times.
I think you could have a really good hard conversation with some names that there are no longer bad blood with. That lives here. I think you can do things like that if you wanted to. Just I don't know who wants to take jobs when the lockout happens, too.
That's my final stock up. Stock up Dusty Baker.
Dusty was never wrong.
Everything he did for this team. If
Dusty
the
wasn't
Astros
wrong.
didn't get that second World Series, you imagine how much worse you feel right now. Like if they lose 22, they had lost 19, 21, 22.
I think we'd be filming 3 times a week
to 2023 and have just declined since then. I don't. Yeah, we wouldn't be. We probably wouldn't have this podcast, to be honest.
AJ Hinch did get an extension with Detroit, but there are ways to move around all of that.
He got that extension before what happened this year happened to them.
Matt, we do not bring TP. TP, no. Dusty is a saint in this house. So Dusty was 1,000% right. 1,000% right.
All right.
I miss him so much.
We started an hour early.
We're still going.
I'm saying we're
in hour 2. Hour 2 drive talk radio.
We're now at our normal start time.
Yes.
Obviously, we didn't.
Oh, my last stock up
for this.
My last stock up. Analytics. I like that one. Analytics are so back with the regime led by Jeff Bagwell and president of baseball operations / owner Tim Crane. Analytics is back.
Everybody like and subscribe while you're here. Thank you for coming to check out the show.
The black vans and white vans may be pulling up on us, so make sure you like and subscribe.
Man, just bring back baseball IQ. I think there's a good amount of baseball IQ, but need some other IQs in there as well. I trust Dusty in everything except for Game 7. I mean, I guess that's true. You won a Game 6.
Paul, no, it's not. Well, Kikuchi's been bad since Kikuchi's been bad.
I mean, you essentially turned Kikuchi good for 2 months, and before that and after that, he's been bad.
You basically got Kikuchi $60 million.
Yeah.
No offense to y'all, but why can 2 dudes with laptops see the analytics of the team better than the team can? Well, you know what? I'll take that as a compliment. That's stock up. So appreciate that.
Technically, I have a laptop.
Technically. So. Literally the biggest show we have in the middle of the season outside the trade deadline, and just left my backpack.
I want to shout
Lost
out.
My keys. Didn't have a key. I don't have a key to the office. Josh had to let me in.
Yeah, you came in like a kid that came home from a bad day at school.
It was terrible. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I want to shout out Paul real quick. He had a very interesting point under my tweet earlier that I liked. Talisman trader, Paul Chapman. The question always seemed to be from the outside, like looking at what their game plan was, the question seemed to be, what can we get away with instead of what can we improve the most? And I really.
Hey, Sounds of Sabine said, by all means, stay on your knees for Dana Brown. Have either y'all actually played sports at a high level, or y'all just nerds playing reporter? I was All-American one time in a past life.
What are we talking about? Who's on their knees for Dana Brown?
I don't. He must have just missed the whole.
I'm probably
75 minutes of the show.
I'm probably the most positive on him, and I gave him a B-. Like, I'm just thinking, I think he did okay. Yeah. Paul said, it seemed to me that the philosophy was, what can we get away with, and not what can we do to improve the team. It's like saying, how frugal can we be? What can we make these little mini moves to just do the least to improve, to operate, rather than what can we go out there and attack to improve the team? And that's what it felt like. And it felt like that's not as much on Dana, like maybe it is, but it felt like, I don't know, it's weird. I feel like, look, Jim, Guten Tag. I'm talking to Switzerland right now, so Jim, if you see this, like,
yeah, I'm just having that's diplomatic immunity.
I
think we need a little like
You can't
a bar that says that.
You can't send the black vans for me. I'm just talking.
My laptop is safe from the water.
I'm talking to Switzerland. Don't worry about it. It feels like Jim speaks two sides of a mouth. Because on one hand,
hey, you don't become a billionaire without doing that.
I know, but I'm just saying, it feels like he's upset with Dana Brown, and he wants the team to go in this direction of big swing moves. But at the exact same time, he's handcuffing the GMs and vetoing trades and doing all this to not make the big swing moves. So I think, what do you want? What is it? Which one is it? Do we want to be big dicks swinging around, or are we going to play small ball? Because he, on one hand, he's saying we're going to swing our dicks around. On the other hand, he's putting three pairs of underwear.
A lot of. Okay, I'm sorry, Switzerland. We have to.
Switzerland can handle it. They've handled worse.
Well, you were a lot of penis talk for Switzerland right there. Brought to you.
I said no offense.
Brought to you by Blue Chew. You know what? Also, what I also think at the end of the day, I think Crane's been an owner who spent a ton of money and we won, and we have 2 championships, and it's been great. When I said that Astros, everything changed in October of 2017, and you prestige up as an organization, and now you're remembered by championships or not, or the lack of or failure of. I do think there's a scenario where the anti-analytics look at the back of the baseball card, power conglomerate, look at the Brewers and look at the Rays, and they're like, look at those nerds. We are still better than them. That they can somehow get back to winning. It feels like a very big crossroads. It feels like a very big crossroads of what the next 4 to 5 years looks like for this organization. Yordan Alvarez is still in his prime. Correa's getting older. Altuve's getting older. Walker's, if there's a lockout, Walker's not here. You need a first baseman. You can re-sign Paredes. You have Cam Smith. You have Hunter Brown. You're probably going to move Jeremy Pena. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Rays ball with $200 million can win rings. Can.
Yeah, I think it all comes back to looking at when the team stopped optimizing analytics.
For sure.
If we did a graph, team stopped analyzing or using analytics as much. And the decline after that. I think it's very obvious what happened.
Also, again, Zach, you're right. This is not a Zach thing over here. The reports on Correa's part are done after the season, but he finished it. That's what Nightingale put out. Why even have that out there? Why even? And I granted, it's probably agents and
you knew about it. So if you know, about it, Bob knows about it. Bob doesn't care about the Astros.
No, for sure. But I shouldn't be hearing that shit.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Bob,
I shit post on the internet. I shouldn't hear shit.
Yeah.
So especially if you can't sell.
It is weird.
If there's someone out there that has $2.3 billion,
you think that number's still 2.3?
I think that's the number they want.
You think it's gone down any?
I think with 2 golden banners, your value's what you say the value is. We could crowdsource 2.3, chat. I don't know. Feels like very much like a crossroads. Granted, honestly, thank God for the lockout. What? Oh my God, I'm gonna get clipped. I don't even want to say this.
You can't get clipped.
What moves could possibly be made by a conglomerate of GMs and Jeff Bagwell and an owner overseeing president of baseball operations before a lockout. What could go wrong? I was scared saying that out loud into the universe.
Well, it's not. I mean, I said worse.
No, but you have like a 7 days to do something before.
I don't even think you have 7 days. You can't like go
Last pitch of the World Series.
Yeah, I think.
And then the next day is the stoppage.
Yeah.
Chat, when's the stoppage?
You can't go sign free agents before the lockout. Like it starts. I believe the CBA.
Chris, I don't know. I didn't ask him about any of that stuff.
I believe it expires literally the day after the last game of the World Series.
Brennan asked, what benefits do we get for letting Joe stay? IMO, why not let Omar have 2 months to prove what he has? I mean, granted, it's a good question. Brennan, nothing Omar or Joe can or will do fixes this roster.
No, and I think
December 1st.
Listening to Christian Territory, Chandler had a good point. Joe and Omar's philosophies, tactics, like how they think about the game of baseball, is very similar. I don't think there would be some massive change in how we operate if you switch. So I think at this point they're just saying we need as many good voices in the room as we can get. Like the benefits of keeping Joe there, I think, is better than the benefits of getting Joe out of there.
Yeah,
for now.
I mean, yeah,
for the rest of this season.
Also, okay, if there's a week, all right, there's 4 weeks, but I take pull what I said in Switzerland. They have 4 weeks. They could fuck it up. That's scary. Get someone in there ASAP. Penny will be a new team around or right around Thanksgiving. Feels like it.
So do you think here's a question. If there's a GM that's not currently busy, like if the GM they want to go get is not currently with a team, or especially with a team that's contending or whatever, if it's somebody that they could hire before the end of the season, do you think they will?
That'd be great. Yeah, I think so. I think you do that.
Obviously, if somebody's a GM on a current team, they're not going to leave mid right now. But if there's a guy that's not in baseball, say
XYZ,
working other places, or even I guess like if they went and got like Ray's director of analytics, whatever, some Ray's front office guy. I wonder if you could get them before the end of the season, or if you'd have to wait.
Yeah, no, Paul. I meant they could fuck it up with decisions they'll make in the off season, not in season. Like I think the cake's baked. Whatever. When that timer goes off, that's what we're gonna have.
There's nothing to do.
We're 31 games left.
There's something really to do unless you just start releasing players.
Juan, that's really smart. We should take out a loan for $2.3 billion from my insurance company. Oh my. And I could do that across 3 sports teams.
Yes.
And then I could use the insurance money to pay for the insurance money to pay
for another
insurance company. And then I can own that insurance company. And then I could get the biggest star name ever. Be like, hey,
we'll just pay you later. We'll put
them on you may not get these payments, but on paper, you're gonna be really, really rich, and you're gonna get a ton of endorsements. And you know what?
We'll just pay you later.
You know what? We heard some whispers coming out of Vegas from the mob that we had some things you need to get taken care of. We'll help you out. That's why your insurance premium is $1 zillion.
If Wake Forest can poach from us, we can poach during the season. Yeah, I wish they did. Look. I'm gonna for just a second. I'm gonna be positive.
We didn't have Enron. Enron didn't fly too close to the sun for us not do something like that.
Enron maxing. I'm gonna be positive for just a second.
Okay. No, we Freaky Friday. I'm negative. You're positive. We're like a battery.
What if I just got that's why they do that? Why they call that in baseball? Battery. Pitcher catcher. What if Jim Crane and this whole plan is you're doing this now because you have a list of candidates from other successful teams, say the Rays, Rays front office guy, or a I don't know, a Dodgers front office guy or Padre, whatever. You have these guys that you want to target, and Jim is going to be aggressive. Go poach them now. Say, I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. You're leaving your team.
It's not personal. It's just business.
It's just business. You're coming over here, grabs the guy, starts to put a plan in place so that when
on the day
the offseason starts, they get moves done.
That was a really good.
That was
pretty good. I think I can do that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Charlie Marlowe. Marlin. No, just that the plan is to be aggressive. Go get this guy now. Go get these candidates now, so that you can make those moves before the world collapses. And
you come to me on my daughter's wedding. Ask for a favor.
I don't think that's the truth. I think it was just
you come to me on day one of lockout.
Yeah.
And ask what Jeremy Pena's worth.
What if I do this bit? What if I just do this bit all year? I'm about to just. I think Spencer's right in that that's not. They're not in a hurry to go get anybody. And
Spencer, you come to me.
They're just making
on a day I fired my GM.
I can hope
to say you wanted Yordan Alvarez traded. That's dude. I could be in The Godfather.
The Ball Father,
dude.
That's pretty good.
That's fire.
Make that a skit.
Jim Crane, you come to me asking for $2.3 billion.
You almost went a little Donald Trump there for a second.
Okay. Well, that's the end of the segment.
Jim Crane. Crane will probably get someone from the A's or the Angels just because they won a series against us. Astros not going anywhere. Pitching they have now. Yeah, I think we can all see that.
I mean, chat. Here. I'm giving this to you, chat. I'm giving this to you, chat.
See, Joseph saw it too. Kind of going.
Yeah, that one got. Yeah, that kind of. All right, chat. You have to say Switzerland. You have to say Switzerland, and then give us your take. Here you go. Here's the phone. Get it off your chest. I sound like Batman, dude. Thanks.
Dana Brown, very nasty guy.
I don't think you can say that.
Here, everything.
I wouldn't be upset with Josh getting a hot seat this offseason lockout. Yeah, you're on the hot seat, dude. You're on the hot seat. Get your take, chat. Put a little emoji.
Yeah, everything after the
Crane
phone
Bagwell without GM
is you can't screenshot everything after the phone. You can't
everything after
in between the phone.
In between the
phone when we're done. Jim Crane Bagwell without a GM is not a promising future. Agreed. Why would we? That's a good point. Why would the boys be motivated to play right now? It is a little. It's a little tough. It's a little tough. Not only do you lose your GM, your coach. You already kind of knew was a lame duck coach, but that's confirmed. It's all out there. And not only that, but your coach has a family emergency. There's always just human life with that. And then on top of that, you just lost 2 series in a row to 2 of the worst teams in baseball. I can't imagine the clubhouse vibes right now aren't at their lowest of the season.
Brendan said Josh Miller. Thanks for the clarity, but we'll also put Josh on the hot seat. We'll take both into consideration. Miller maybe, yeah. Sorry, Switzerland. Let's get trade the big boys you have left after the season. Load up for 29. I'm sorry, y'all. Switzerland, I don't want Correa to play this year. The risk of re-injury isn't worth it. Yeah, Switzerland, I think it should have been a spot over Brown getting the axe. Could see that. Switzerland, I think Dana got the job done that he was hired to do, which was to stock up the system. He was never going to be a long-term GM.
He was kind of a bridge. You don't hire a scouting guy as your GM.
Then again,
that being the goal.
Is the farm better today than it was when he got here? 100%. Right? We can all say that.
Yeah.
again, in the Dana Brown way, it wasn't to a full 100%. Like,
No.
if you move,
I'd say he hit on.
did I hear Brando? Thank you, Rob. That was some Brando. Thank you.
All it takes is
Thank
one.
you.
All it takes is
We're
one,
back.
and he's back. I say you hit on 2 or 3 of the drafts.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, that's fair. But
yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't a home run. He hit a double.
Switzerland. Carlos Rodriguez will be the next GM of the Astros. These dog days of August are barking. Facts. Switzerland. We've been on borrowed time since losing Lunau. Click. Dana never had a chance. I don't trust Crane to hire the right person. Also, who would want to work for him? I think anyone in baseball wants a general manager job. I think each person that gets a general manager job is a very smart individual who probably has some narcissistic abilities because you are very smart and you're leading an organization of a sports franchise. You have to have that trait. And I think anyone can look at it and be like, I can fix that. So there'll be names. I mean, you're not going to get the Friedmans. Like those guys are locked up forever, but you'll have a strong.
I saw this also from Christian. The Angels fired their whole pitching staff and went full send on analytics. Since then, they lead baseball in lowest ERA. So yeah, unfortunately that's the Angels we ran into.
It also helps when you get like Joyce back though in 106 and
sure
some of the other. But yeah, they did.
I mean, they went full send on analytics and their pitching staff followed.
Switzerland, I'm afraid of the last 2 years of 2A's contract. Ethan, it's only $10 million a year. Only $10 million a year. The next 2. Walker sounded pissed after yesterday. Yes. Hey, Josh, get your club. I'd tell you how to install a sensor in the phone that activates a Switzerland banner. Some sort of string.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
Switzerland, we're 20-11 over the next 31. Does that get you?
Gets you to 85?
Is Freeman's from Houston? Is Freeman related to the other billionaire Freeman? Are they all? Maybe we could do something really smart here, chat. Freeman's too busy trying to get a hockey team. Let Fertitta get the hockey team. Yeah, someone else get the hockey team. Freeman just get the baseball team.
Yeah.
And if you're related to the other guy,
his tenure with the Dodgers because
Switzerland, all the money in the world. Time to move off Josh Miller. The pitching has been the problem this year and he should be held accountable for it. Switzerland, I'd be surprised if we see a huge overhaul in coaches front office and Crane already had someone else in mind. Switzerland, maybe Joe takes the rest of the year to take care of his family emergency. There was a tweet that he was going to be there for the Yankee series. I think. The draft, 2 of 4 drafts, I would agree. How does finding a GM impact the clubhouse? Do the players interact with the front office that much? Or is rumblings around a spotter that they will care about? I think these guys are professional pros, and I think the organizational and clubhouse way, the Astro way, will carry. Like, they'll show up. I want to get paid. They want the playoffs. If I hear Brad Ausmus in the offseason, I'm letting the Bayou Killer take me. Right there with you. Didn't they just have a big overall coaches like 4 months ago? Yeah, there's a big overall of people, very, very smart people, and then the coaches as well. Switzerland, Dana Brown's the worst GM of this millennia. Wow. The millennia is 1,000 years?
Yeah. I think there's been worse GMs.
So half of the biblical timeline of human race?
Yeah.
Or does the millennia start at 2000?
Yeah, technically.
Pitching was a talent issue this year. Yeah. I mean, I think they had a plan for Burrows. That one failed, but they had a plan for Lambert, and that rocked. Watch us do it, Red Sox, and go on a 30-game win streak. I'll jump into the Bayou if they go on a 30-game win streak.
Ed Wade was pretty bad as a GM. I would say Dana is probably better than Ed Wade.
Yeah. Hot seats us. I mean, if there's a lockout, I'm going to have to be doing streams again, and you're gonna be a full dance mom, and it took us 6 years to grow from that. That's a lot of therapy we gotta.
I'm tired, Paul.
That's a lot of therapy we gotta pay for. Are we in the third millennium? I don't know.
Yes.
This is the third millennia?
0 to 1,000.
Okay.
2001 to 2000. 2001 to now.
Shit. Sorry. Yeah. You somehow in all of this, 90 minutes in, the Astros are still sitting in first place.
Honestly, I'm just. Did you see? It was like
the Mariners, the Angels, the A's. I'm gonna just be reading these names off in my psych ward.
Did you see where
I'm gonna take a week off. I'm gonna give me some sticky socks and just say the Mariners,
sticky socks,
the Angels, the A's over and over and over again, and just fully become the Joker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Arkham for a little bit. I'm going to Arkham City.
That's what you've done. That's what you've done. I saw the trauma in George's eyes.
Mike Burrows is a post-deadline acquisition that will single-handedly save the season. Like someone said in chat, Burrows me in the H. He's going to save this season. Imagine Mike Burrows being the answer down the stretch. Switzerland, we're going to somehow find a way to sweep the Yankees and everything will be on fire, and we'll be hyped again. 1,000. Grippy socks. Yeah, those. Grippy socks.
Grippy socks, yes. Not sticky. Sticky
socks, grippy socks.
Is implying you're doing some other stuff going on over there. Visor at 2. So the Yankees would bring us to a 3. Yeah, at this point, a sweep of the Yankees, and I would just say,
why are we talking about a sweep? Let's win one game on Tuesday and then figure.
I'm just saying, even if they swept the Yankees, I would.
What's
be like,
the pitching matchup?
I don't believe it.
You're supposed to be positive now. I'm the negative one, and the baseball gods are still against you. We need someone to chew up 5 innings every day. I know a guy. Burrows being the H sounds like Disney Marvel writing. Carlos Carrera will turn an Avengers D-Day.
Pecco versus Will Warren. Lambert versus TBD. Wisniewski versus Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole's going to go.
Garrett Cole's going to shove.
Yeah.
We got to sign Chas McCormick for the series. What? He's good against Garrett Cole.
Yeah.
All my other outfielders can't hit water they fell off a boat.
I do think we're about to see a lot more DFA flyers.
No shot with 31 games?
I think so. I think Jeff Bagwell and Jim Crane are going to desperately look at back of baseball cards and pick up guys who were really good 4 years ago and who are just sitting at home now.
Can I say something that's mean? I think by the time we record this time next week, the 31 days in August? There's 31 days in August. Oh, that's the week the Pope's come in town. You know the fate of the season. Because if you go 3-3 in New York, you have the White Sox series coming up, and that's where you can make some hay.
And the Mariners have the easiest schedule left.
Oh yeah, the Mariners may walk you down. It's a 3-horse race all of a sudden. But if you lose this New York series, you may be done by August 31st. Also, Rafael Montero is a free agent if you really want him. Imagine the headline tomorrow. Bagwell Crane, Conglomerate, LLC, Logistics Worldwide, signed World Series champion, linchpin of bullpen for a 2-year, $15 million deal. Astros get their guy. Rafael Montero returns home.
What's funny is if you said 2 years, 15 million, and it
15,
was like
15.
15 million, and I thought that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Nobody would give Rafael Montero that much right now, but they probably would. You should realistically get Rafael Montero for league minimum right now.
You shouldn't bring him back at all.
No, you shouldn't, but I'm just saying that would be crazy. Anyways, Switzerland's over. Phone's off the hook.
Damn, it's cool little emojis right there. Honestly, I think the new regime should hire me as crisis management. I think I could stir up some headlines.
I would pay good money to see you sit in front of a press conference to have to spin in front of all the reporters.
Dude,
Can you imagine?
I could. Dude, I would.
Julia, Brian, all them. They're waiting on somebody to represent the
team. Spamming the B button. You wouldn't be able. I'd just be spinning, dude. This like a cyclone.
They're waiting for somebody to come out to talk to the team, and then you walk out. Like, hey guys.
Honestly, we should do a
Hilarious.
bit. We should do a bit. I mean, we should really. This new regime's not going to give us any press passes, right? So, or anything in general. So we should do like with how the presidents do it, right? The daily briefings.
Mm-hmm.
We should do that, but like a mockumentary style.
State of the Union Station.
No, not. Ooh, how has no one even made a podcast named that? State of the Union Station. That was good. Thank you. Dibs. No, we should just do. We should do a day. We should do a segment on the show. Now we're doing 90-minute shows, a daily briefing. We have a little presidential podium. And we just spew nonsense that the regime probably wants to be heard.
I like that. We could start the show with that.
That's a little rough. We don't want to scare everyone off.
Get fake flash bulbs, like old microphones, like 700 microphones. You know, there's like so many. Like, which one am I talking?
Oh my god! I think we just made Oppenheimer the movie.
Do the thing where the behind you is shaking.
Oh my god!
And you're like, you're seeing people on fire and melting.
Can you please report the question? Language of origin.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Oh my gosh! Oh,
I'm gonna take a nap, guys.
I don't know. I was angry last week. This week, I'm very much
apathetic.
Not even apathetic. I'm just. I think it's manic. Like I think I'm just. Like why? And I don't even mean like. There's Dana Brown lost a job. Three of his guys get promoted. That's the name of the game. But to self-inflict again, you didn't even have to put Bagwell's name in it. People were going to talk about Bagwell already because of what everything has happened. But you just restoked all the fires for no reason. Like that is what's dominating the internet today and the show, right? Like, it's been the Bagwell talk.
Yeah.
You don't put his name in the press release. None of this like.
It's weird to put his name in the.
Why?
You know, everybody knows he's there.
Why?
Why does he need to be official? Yeah. That's what scares me the most about the entire thing.
Comfortably Numb. It's the name of my pop punk band, man. Comfortably Numb.
Comfortably Numb's new single, Nirvana.
Comfortably Numb. We used to be gods. Comfortably Numb. The Bayou Waters.
Looking at 5 years minimum till they're good again. They are Astros.
I think they
it's not 5 years.
I think by 28 this seems good, especially. Oh, I don't know. Can I say this? I think I can say this because this guy may not have a job. I know someone that.
I don't even know.
That is very close to Tony Vitello.
Oh, yeah.
And behind the scenes, 3 months is what he said.
Like Tony's already gone.
No. I mean, he probably might be. I probably think so, but the lot like that side, they think the lockout's only going to be like 3 months.
Oh, the lockout,
which would put you December, January, February.
I've been saying
March.
I think they have
so you probably
a full
start
1 to 62.
Yeah, but it's just push back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they have a full 162.
It's the year before the year, Des, in the entirety of last. I did think that. I did think you could get there.
Was the year numb and it's just standing on the edge of Galveston, standing on the seawall, just depressed. Obi-Wan's speech goes perfectly what we're going through right now. Which one? I love that. I love a good Obi-Wan speech.
I have the high ground, and we're in the air and our legs get ripped off, and then we're in the fire burning. That speech, that one.
I think maybe.
I loved you like a brother, and then you.
Yeah. When they're on the platform.
Yeah. My powers have. What do you say? My powers have doubled.
My powers have doubled. Since we last met. Now the camera's calling it quits.
Which camera?
It's flashed a couple times.
With everything, speech after Order 66. Jordan's contract is up in 28, right?
Let me give us all the bits you've heard from this regime.
Bits.
Well, like little insights, but maybe we say that we do.
We'll do that. That'll be Patreon video. Sign up for Patreon.
Oh, question: stock up, stock down this time last year.
One bit. I could say one bit. No, this is kind of negative. Nah, I'll say that. No.
At least the off season. Speech after the Order 66. Yes, I want to go. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it's after 28. Stock up or down this time last year?
I can't stand how people like the prequels now. Look, the prequels had some. The prequels' highs were as high as peak Star Wars. The prequels' lows were lower than anything that came before it. I'll say that.
What game almost everything was Correa interview? It was yesterday in the second?
It was when Tuve.
Can you pull that up?
It was when Tuve.
I haven't seen it. Can you pull that up? But that's what I do, Chris. I tease. Join the Patreon. Can you pull it up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It is very crazy. The Astros are still in first place. It's absolutely outrageous. Like, pull me away.
Actually, I'll just.
That is crazy. Nightingale tweeted that. Is that a good agent? Was that a good agent? Rye, did I see earlier that you said it was your birthday? Happy birthday, Rye. Tomorrow is another day.
Welcome to
Jesus Christ. Oh, there it is. Turn it up some. But how can chat hear this?
2 days now batting 6 against Christian Javier. 2 for 2 to Christian.
Hey, feeling good watching the boys here do the
getting.com/buddies and become part of the team today. Baseball Basics is presented by Academy of Sports and Outdoors. Part of our Baseball Basics is getting.
All right, chat. We're doing the Correa interview.
Correa hanging out in the dugout with a headset.
Is that gonna be too loud?
How you doing? How you feeling?
Doing great, man. Doing great. Feeling good watching the boys here do their thing, man.
How crazy is it that you are back in first place? How good does that feel?
It feels great, man. It feels great. The boys have been doing a great job. This guy right here, Cam's been hot, man. He's been swinging the bat great. Just everybody just putting good at bats together. The pitching staff has been doing a great job, and we're in a great spot right now, man. With a lot of baseball left to play. You know, we want to put ourselves in an even better situation, so we're gonna keep climbing here.
Carlos, we didn't know we would be talking to you about the possibility of being back in 2026, but that seems to be a reality, or at least a possibility. Where are we?
Well, when they told me 6 months and that I was done for the season, you know me very well. I was not going to sit on my couch and just wait until next year. So I got to work right away. Did all the research I could into seeing how I could heal my tendon faster and, everything I needed to do. So, sleeping protocol, everything you need to eat, all that, the way you work out. And we're trending the right way. I cannot say dates or anything, but we're in the right path to possibly play this year again.
So it was a priority for you to get back this season, no matter what the doctor said.
Absolutely. For
I
me,
love him.
I love my doctor, and he's the absolute best. But
I want to get to
prepare for the games, right?
Connecting on the 2-run home run earlier in this game. That was nice, his 14th home run of the year. Carlos, you've been around some unbelievable talent since you joined the major leagues in 2015. Have you ever
Sounds
seen
like
a
Des
season
doing a
like what
Correa
you're seeing
impression.
out of the DH Jordan Alvarez this year?
My goodness,
pretty good at
this
bat
is
together.
truly special.
I mean,
whenever you talk
Look,
about
when
a
they were
chance
up
of
6-0,
getting to a triple crown,
I was
you're
feeling
talking
it.
about just a few players.
Gonna win the
that have accomplished in
series.
baseball history. So
Everything's great.
Jordan is definitely the guy that can get it done. So
After
we're all
that,
right
it was-
behind him. Every single at bat, we're rooting for him. Paying attention.
Unsubscribe. I don't follow people who go live and don't interact with chat.
Literally been talking with chat for an hour and a half. More than that.
Cambodian
That was
22.
really special. Also,
The
to watch,
entire show
Jordan
is
taking it
based
to
on
a
chat.
higher level this year.
Give me an idea inside the head of Jordan. What's it like being around him and
That's
talking, hitting
I wanna know
crazy.
about
that is that good?
Bro, you want me to be?
I only
honest
just
with
said,
you?
"Hey, Ryan, happy birthday"
It's
on
frustrating.
a comment that I remembered 25
It's
minutes ago.
frustrating because, the guy, he prepares and he takes 10, 15 swings in the cage while everybody's, ripping 50, 70 swings at the machine.
And that's enough?
Yeah, he's just taking, 10 flips before the game, and then he goes out there and gets 2 homers and 2 doubles every single time. He knows he swings so well that he doesn't need to overdo it. Right, he knows what he needs to do. He knows how they're gonna attack.
He
him.
really does, dude. He
before the
really
game, I
does that
ask him,
very
what are you
well.
looking for? He's like, I'm gonna look sweeper off crochet early in the season. And then he gets a sweeper, hits a double, and I'm like, damn, he's looking for a sweeper. That guy throwing 99, and then he gets a sweeper and he just crushes it. You know what I mean? So he knows
That's
what the league is trying to do to him,
crazy.
and he's ready for it, man. So he doesn't need to overdo it in the cage. He knows himself very well.
Sounds of Sabine's
Obviously,
back.
you're
Says you
excited
two really
to
had
get back
nothing.
and
Just
be
got underneath for
healthy
access.
again.
Pathetic.
Help their career.
I wish I had
Uh,
access.
What about?
Yeah, this
I want to get to Tuve at bat because that was really good.
Was that the at bat that he was talking everything?
It's crazy.
Yeah,
No,
Tuve at bat
you're
was
right. His
really
bat
good.
to ball skills are unlike anything anybody's probably ever seen.
3 walks in the
The
inning,
commercials
one
with
of them
Mattress Mac are
intentional, and now
crazy,
Tuve
though.
bats with
I'll
the
say
bases
that.
loaded, and that's a pitch down
So
for a
crazy.
ball, 1-0.
So if you were to break down film, you will see that his bat now, when he's waggling his bat, it looks like he's a little
All right, we
more
can show this part.
vertical
It's just
rather
one
than
little at bat.
earlier. I would say 3-4 weeks ago, his hands were a little higher and it looked like he was a little more flat. So that's why he was getting those ground balls so short, like a month ago.
This
Yeah,
whole
the
segment
numbers
is
have
just
been
so
great
good.
in the month of
Shout
August
out
for
Space Eagle
Jose
Homer.
Altuve, hitting
Oh,
317.
I love this. this
You're
is
selling the ball early out of
this
the
is
head.
awesome.
Even from the dugout,
This
aren't
this
you,
rocks.
you gotta practice, man, because if you want to come back to play again, you gotta be ready to contribute. You just don't want your name on the lineup.
Altuve hit an 0-2 pitch out his first time up. First time he's hit an 0-2 pitch out since 2014. Now he's 2-0. And
Oh,
now,
Challenge.
no.
Yep. Outside. Tell me it's outside, guys.
how can you see
That's
that from where you are?
Just the way he framed it.
Come on, you're on the corner of the
Tell me it's
dugout,
outside.
and you can see that's outside from
By the
there.
way you caught it.
Look at Carlos.
That's
He knows it.
crazy. That's
This is
crazy.
outstanding.
Let's go.
How do you see that from there?
I just can't tell with the way the catcher frames the ball. It tells you something. If they gotta go out of their way to frame it now with ABS, it's most likely a ball.
I love
He's
that.
not gonna set middle with Jose.
I mean, up 6-0 after
Three on
this.
count, bases
I would have called
loaded.
him error.
his swing.
Oh, he hooks one down the line, but he got a little quick.
I can just tell by the way he sets up that he's swinging. You
He
know what I mean?
swing. No, he was going to swing at that.
Yeah. I played with him so long, right? But the way he sets up when he's gonna swing, and I also know when he's gonna auto take. It's crazy.
It is crazy because you called it before that. I mean, the pitcher barely started his windup, and you were like, he's swinging.
He's ready. Oh,
God, Correa
All right, so you're gonna have to
rocks.
call
All
it
right, when he
again.
gets a hold of this one right here, we're going to have to get you
let's
a
see.
home run call on
This is a ball down right here?
Yeah, I'll let you call it. He's going to use his timeout.
So
here.
he's calling timeout right here because he's thinking what he wants to do. He's like, do I want to auto take this pitch or do I want to swing at it? Now he made his decision. It's like, I don't think he's going to throw me a fastball here. He might throw me some breaking ball.
Definitely not going to be in.
Yeah, that's the auto take right there.
So good.
Let's see.
Auto take 3-1.
3-1 auto take.
Yeah, because in today's game, the best pitch you're going to get is 3-0, right?
True.
So before we'll take 3-0 and then 3-1, you still get a fastball. Now you take 3-0, 3-1 doesn't guarantee you a fastball. So you swing 3-0, he auto takes 3-1, now he's got a battle here. I tried the other way.
Oh, wow. Timeout called at the last possible second by his own catcher.
I'm out.
This is great. We have Carlos Correa with Jose Altuve batting with
every minute of this.
This is great.
I get nervous in these at-bats, guys. And I'm watching. Oh, yes.
Ball 4.
That rocks.
Jose Altuve with his third
That
run batted
rocks.
of the day. A bases loaded walk, and the Astros lead it 4-0.
So going back to that 3-0 conversation, guys.
Yes.
3-0, you swing because he's the pitch you're going to get. It's a fastball. It's going to be a strike. 3-1, you don't know what you're getting, but then you got a better chance in today's game to walk than to actually hit the ball hard where somebody's not at, right? Like now, everybody knows where you hit everything, so they put players in those positions. Plus, everybody's an athlete. These guys are fast. So they're tracking down every single ball that you hit in the gap. They're tracking down. So it's either if you hit the ball in the air, you better hit the wall or go deep, or you better hit a line drive that's 10 to 15 degrees. And then even then, you still got to hit it where there's nobody at. But the walks with ABS, they're way easier to get.
Damn. That's so valuable. That is why we put a lid on the coffee. Shout out to Collective Houston.
Jesus.
They knew it.
Yeah, I thought that was an incredible segment. I do think it goes into that mindset of what's been happening with the Astros offense and everything lately. And you can agree or disagree. But
Eschk over TK.
clearly the mindset is it's easier with ABS now.
Yeah, I mean,
Big situation to wait out the pitcher and potentially walk than it is to try and get a big hit.
I think you saw that all the first 5, 6 weeks of the season where you had
When they were
the
rolling.
Astros pitching
Yeah.
could not throw strikes.
Yeah, and the offense was on the other side. Was rolling with the full team.
There was that adjustment to ABS. It's a really good point.
Um,
That rocks. Wow.
yeah, that's awesome. I think Cray is going to be incredible in the booth one day. Player manager Carlos.
He's kind of being player manager GM right now.
Honestly, like if there was ever a team and a time to do it, I mean they wouldn't. Do you think we'll ever see a player manager again in baseball? Never. When was the last one? 80s?
Did Pete Rose do it?
Yeah, Pete Rose did it. I don't know if he was the last one or not.
He had to be the last one.
Yeah,
Correa's
There's a world where
a ton of value.
I'm positive now. So
Yeah,
there's
you are
There's
positive.
a world where your Don gets hot again. Paredes keeps this up. Tuve looks good, and you just slug your way to keeping this lead in the AL West. Correa comes back, and you somehow make it to October and have figured out who your rotation is. You have a good bullpen, and your offense carries you. I don't know, man. I can't even be that positive.
We have a weekend wheel presented by T-Mobile, presented by Hoot and Blowfish, presented by Darius Rucker. Are the Houston Astros a playoff team?
Are the Houston? Well, yeah, we'll end it with that. Are the Houston Astros a playoff team?
Sabine,
Yes.
you got,
or no?
I lost. in the
Playoff
region
team is in they
finals.
make it to the playoffs or they are competitive in the playoffs. Just make it.
Does this team make the playoffs?
Okay. Yes.
Really?
Just because AOS is that bad, dude. I think
Really?
the Mariners just can't get out of their own way. I don't. The Rangers, I don't believe in it at all.
The Rangers that are now tied for first.
Yeah, because we had the worst. We're playing awful, and we're still in the lead. If the Astros can play even semi decent, I think they're winning, or they're making it.
This team is, and in this scenario, they would be hosting a playoff. This team is hosting a playoff game in October.
Yeah. Whether they win or not, that's a whole different.
No, I'm not. Yeah, just yes or no.
Got tattooed 4 hours yesterday and straight falling asleep at work. I know that. Yeah.
You get tired when you get tattoos?
Afterwards. Just the blood loss and the like adrenaline.
Blood loss?
Yeah, dude. You're bleeding, you know.
Okay. Not getting my tattoos.
It's just a lot. It's your body's literally it's literally torture, technically. Like you're getting just sitting on one spot having pain. It's not that bad, but it makes you sleepy.
That's where I'm a no. I'm officially a no.
So who do you think passes? Yeah.
Both.
I think both. You think the Astros finish the season?
I think you are who your record says you are.
Well, the other teams are who their record says they are.
I think those teams can be easy teams. The Astros couldn't, and that's what did them in.
Okay.
I think when we look back this week, did them in. Like legitimately.
Sure. I think that's what Chandler said on his podcast was like, we're going to look back at this homestand as an inflection point of this is what kicked them in the gear to do better, or this was the beginning of the downfall or the linchpin of the downfall.
Yeah, that's why I think they're going to finish third.
Okay.
And finishing third is one. Is it 1.5, 2 games? I think that 100%. I think by the last week, you're gonna have you'll technically still be like in it, but you have the Mariners and you always think the Mariners are gonna play up against the Astros, but 6 against the Angels and A's, and you went 2-4. Now you're rolling Yankee playoff team, Mets, no, but they have players. White Sox in the middle of their race, Diamondbacks in the middle of their race, Phillies in the middle of their race, Tampa Bay in the middle of their race, Kansas City, no, Atlanta in the middle of their race. You can't beat Seattle, and then you have 4 with the team that just took 2 or 3 from you. Where there's no easy part of the schedule left. You have a playoff team 1 of 2, 2 of 3, 3 of 4, 4 of 5, 5 of 6, 5 of 7, 6 of 8. 7 of 9, 7 of 10. The next 10 series, 7 are playoff teams.
Yeah.
And what world is this Houston Astros team?
I mean, they've done it time and time again where they played up to competition. I'm not saying they're going to do great, but I don't know. I can see them winning the division with 83 wins.
Kansas City's on a heater right now, Patrick? I didn't see. I didn't know that. I did not know that. But then again, this team plays up to teams that are good. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. Bye, guys. See you, Court. Yeah, I mean, Josh has to do is Casey's rolling. They won 7 straight. Jeez, I wish I had my laptop done. But they're dead in the Central, right? They're at 40 wins. They were dead in the Central, or were dead. They're 9. They won 8 in a row. They're 9-1 in the last 10. 58-74. Honestly, kind of gets you back in it. They're 7.5 out. That's crazy. It's crazy. So right now the Astros are leading the division, but also have the 3rd wild card. Do they have a? We lost the Cleveland series, correct? We played 3 with Cleveland in April. I would assume that we lost that series. Yeah, we did. We lost like 2 1 run games. What was that? Okay.
This is for we're going to do the Monday thing again, but we're not going to use whiteboard.
Well, didn't we lose some bullshit games to Cleveland?
We always do.
Let me see.
Is black mark? No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, right.
He's brown.
Schedule.
All right, so we're gonna write. It's Monday
Okay.
again. We're gonna write
Oh no, we won the we have the tiebreaker in Cleveland. We won 9-2, lost 5-8, won 2-0. That's the only time we played them. Oh no, we beat them at home 9-3, lost 8-1, won 2-1. That's a huge. Stay negative.
All right.
Okay.
Finish off the show.
Okay.
It's Monday. It's on the whiteboard.
Okay.
We're gonna write on here on our little labels here what you think the Astros record is going to be in the next week.
Why are we doing this?
3 with the Yankees, 3 with the Mets.
3 with the Yankees, 3 with the Mets. Why are we doing this?
We're not going to show each other.
Why are we doing this?
We're not going to show chat. We're not going to show each other. $42 minutes behind, by the way. Oh, is it mean commenting 42 minutes behind? So what's happening? We've won 1 series since sweeping Texas. Damn.
Yeah. I don't even want to. Are we presenting these later?
Next Monday, just like we did the whiteboard. We're just doing it like this, so it's easier for us to not show each other and not waste a whiteboard for a week.
I'll hide mine in my glove. All right, chat. I'm hiding it.
It's like an old Panasonic camera. Locking mine away.
Okay. Can't believe we just did 2 hours.
Yeah, thank you for everybody hanging out with us. Early show ended up going from 11 to now 1. Like, subscribe, all that. We've had a steady 100 plus in here the whole time. Thank you for everybody for hanging out.
Yeah. On the day Dana Brown was mutually agreed. Mutually
From
agreed.
not done yet to done before the end of the season.
We're mutually agreeing.
Yeah, it's very mutual.
A mutual agreement.
Wednesday, looking ahead to Wednesday. Wednesday is Whiteboard Wednesday. We will attempt to update this somehow. I think it'd be funny. We just start putting skull and crossbones.
Yes.
On some of these guys. Like, I don't know. Numbers are going to really matter.
Thank
You're going to
you,
have to add Burrows to that.
Burrows come back. Burrows is on his way back.
We're going to have a list of 10 different starters to try and get through one last month of baseball. Yeah. Not pretty. Whiteboard Wednesday on
Wednesday at noon.
We'll be live Wednesday at noon.
Thank God we have an off day tonight.
Like, subscribe. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy. I'm not gonna think about baseball at all until tomorrow.
0. As soon as we hit end.
Yeah,
I'm baseball.
Go enjoy yourselves. Go read a book.
They can't hurt you today.
Watch Lanterns. Watch a show. Whatever. Watch some movies.
Smoke some weed.
Walk your dog. Play some video games.
Whatever
you need to do to not think about the Houston Astros for the next 35 hours, whatever it is, before a ball game.
30 hours.
30 hours? Yeah, a game would be 6 hours from now. 5 hours
Hypothetically speaking, if Jordan hit 4 home runs in a game, would there be an emergency pod? Yes.
Yeah.
It would just be like,
yeah, it would just be us.
We're back.
Technically won the off day. I guess you could argue a day where you don't lose a ball game and you make a positive move in a lot of people's eyes by firing a GM. I guess you can call that a win. I guess today is a win.
It led us to do a 2-hour show.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Crane press conference tomorrow. There is.
I'll watch the highlights.
Someone on TikTok's been posting Astro postseason highlights, but to the tune of Broken Window Serenade. And it's like the saddest song of all time. And I'm just watching. I'm just sitting
Your
there just
algorithm,
watching.
man. I picture you only watch TikToks in the dark.
With Noah Khan playing.
Yeah, with Noah Khan playing with a hoodie on. You're just like, yeah. I'm counting it as a win. All right, everybody.
All right, chat.
Thank you for watching, listening, hanging out. Like, subscribe, all of that.
Shouts to Bean River.
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon, we are live for Astros Talk, Be Online Podcast. Hang out with us. Join the chat. Join the Patreon. Join the through the Patreon. Join our Discord community. We're always active in there, talking, hanging out. We have a great
we have a
community
fantasy
there,
draft happening.
We have 2 fantasy drafts happening.
2 fantasy drafts.
Yeah, that's fun. I've always wanted to have multiple leagues running. Yeah. Thank you to the community. Thank you for always being there. Whatever happens this next month and onwards with baseball.
There's only 31 games left. I'm enjoying. I'm not going to be negative. I'm going to enjoy the 31 games.
You just said you're going to be negative.
Yeah, I'm going to be negative. I'll be negative for 31 games.
Thank you for watching, listening, like, subscribe, all that. And we'll see you next time. You don't even have anything written there.
I know. They're going to green screen it. Put whatever they want.
Who's they?
The internet.
Oh.
Ghosts. Peace.
Ghosts.
Love you guys.
All right.
Peace.
See y'all.
Peace. Go do something. Quit watching baseball. Can't get hurt today.